What is good? It is your boy PvbloGrey, and we are back with another reaction video. And today we got a clip from CNBC television. Title of it is Microsoft warns of new attack by group behind Solarwinds attack. If you don't know, there's been a hacking group, right? Who they hacked something that has to do with this shit. That's all I know. It was some hacking shit. You'll know from the last previous videos because they keep talking about this shit when it has to do with other shit. So we about to get into it. But before we do, man, y'all like what I'm doing here? Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
It's the Russians again, John, and that's what Microsoft all but said yesterday by tagging that group that was behind the Solarwinds attack. They put this report out last night. Here's what we know so far. It's an email-based attack. About 3,000 email accounts have been targeted at 150 plus groups, says Microsoft. It uses USAID, that's the U.S. Foreign Investment, Foreign Relief Agency, to send phishing emails. They're attacking government groups, NGOs, think tanks, military organizations, and others, including telecoms and defense sector companies.
It sound like ain't nobody safe, bro. It sound like these niggas know what the fuck they doing. God damn. 3,000 email accounts. And not only that, they are attacking the email accounts that they only give to official government agents. That shit is fucking wild, because to the majority of Americans, they don't even know that these things exist. So for them to know, that shit crazy.
Microsoft says this is an active incident which is still going on right now. That's why they're alerting the world to it. And take a look at this. This isn't a copy of the actual email that some of the recipients have apparently received. It looks like it's coming from USAID. And look what it says. It says USAID special alert. Donald Trump has published new documents on election fraud. So that's going out this week. You wonder.
Let me pause it right there. You know what that means? That means some people from across the fucking world have been looking at us for this long to understand how to hack into some shit where only government officials would have access to, right? And because they know that these niggas is in government, they know that there's feelings going on when it comes to the politics going on in the United States, such as Donald Trump versus everybody. So when they send in these emails that gotta be, when you look at them, it has to be for these niggas, because it's like, damn, I'm in politics, I'm in government right now, and I'm getting this email that only people in government can get, and then it has to mention Donald Trump publishing papers. Of course they clicking on this shit. Of course, unless they the ones that are in the higher ups and know the back end of this shit and know, like, bro, this can't be true. For the niggas who just signed up and got this job, you know what I'm saying? Just got out of school and shit, and they finally got their job, and they signing up for shit like this, and they see this, they gonna click that shit. And that's probably what the fuck happened.
Why is USAID sending anything about Donald Trump and election fraud? It's the group that's going to receive that is gonna.
They really know how to pull the strings.
Why the heck am I getting an email like that from USAID? And maybe they click on that button there, and then the Russians are off to the races. So that's how they lure you in a phishing email, something that provokes your curiosity to the point at which you can't resist, just
AKA Donald Trump's name,
in order to see what it's all about. And then once you do, the Russians have you, they're in your systems, and that's what Microsoft is warning people about, particularly, IT.
Man, could you imagine you just got hired in, you started off as an intern somewhere in one of these government offices, and then like they hire you in as like a secretary or some shit, right? Because you still won't have to sign the government documents to even be in that building, right? And then you get an email like this, and you the one who clicked on it. And let's just say you worked for the FBI. You just got done with your internship. They just hired you in as a secretary just to get your feet wet in the building and shit. And you come across this email and you click on it. And now they got all of this documentation throughout the entire building. The FBI building. This is just an example. That shit would be crazy.
Telecom, defense contractors, all those folks, the foreign policy intelligentsia, that's who seems to be targeted here.
Yeah, look like that's it. Well, listen. Like most people know, don't just click fucking emails, man. Don't just do that. And honestly, like, I want to know how they fooled them, because before you can even open the email, you gotta even look at the subject and the sender. So what did they do perfect or do up until that point that it seemed okay to even click on the email to open it? And then from that point to click on something within that email. And y'all supposed to be these smart people that everybody look up to because you guys are in charge. You see what your people in power do? They fuck up and click on dumbass emails. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, you like what I'm doing here? Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Pablo out.